And in other news this afternoon, the Buffalo Catholic Diocese has been sharing its recommendations to close dozens of local churches. Half of those are in the city of Buffalo, which has local preservationists worried. So they're coming up with their own plan to save the historic structures. Channel 2's Dave McKinley has the details on what they're calling Save Our Sacred Sites. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Lauren. This basically involves moving quickly to tag as many of these churches as they can with a local landmark designation. In the short term, it would require the church to keep the properties up and take steps to preserve them until such time as they are sold, and also prevent any buyer from demolishing them or stripping them. And far from dissuading an adaptive reuse, preservationists insist local landmark status can open up a host of opportunities for potential developers.
Developers or community members that want to buy the churches will understand if they have access to historic tax credits, which almost every single historic building you see renovated is using the historic tax credits.
Developers have been able to use historic tax credits to do adaptive reuses in churches for a very long time. Yep. I mean, our local development community can and should be sophisticated enough to access these credits to leverage the dollars to do an appropriate adaptive reuse to these historic structures.
As only the Common Council can ultimately grant local landmark status, preservationists say they are appreciative that Nowakowski there is already on board and hopes other city lawmakers will follow. Getting local landmark status, though, takes time and money, and that's where preservationists are hoping you're going to help them. More about that coming up at 5. For now, in the newsroom, on your side, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.